Okay, there's a little confusion in class on whether you add or subtract when you're dividing, and I think the confusion's coming from you're calling it synthetic division and then asking why you are adding, but then you said a teacher told you subtracting. So I think here's where the confusion's coming from, is that let's divide this first using long division. Okay, we've got an x cubed minus a 2x squared plus a 5x minus a 1. And if we were to just divide this by the standard division algorithm, we would have to be thinking about what number do we multiply x by to get x cubed, and that of course is an x squared, giving us x cubed plus 3x squared. And then here, because we're just doing our standard division, we would be subtracting. X cubed minus x cubed is 0, negative 2 minus 3 is negative 5, and then we carry down the next piece. Okay, and then what do I multiply x by to get negative 5x squared? This is of course negative 5x, so we get a negative 5x squared, and then we get a minus 15x, and again, standard division algorithm, we are subtracting. Negative 5 minus negative 5 is 0, 5 minus negative 15 would be 20, and then finally, as we pull down the minus 1 now we need to introduce a 20 up here. 20x plus 60, and again, last stage we are subtracting, and as I subtract I get a negative 61, so my remainder is a 61 over an x plus 3. So that's how we get the answer to this division problem by the standard division algorithm. Now the joy of doing things with synthetic division is that the x plus 3 is representing a potential root of negative 3, or at least a divisor of negative 3. The coefficients are 1, negative 2, 5, and negative 1 on our original polynomial. So what we do with synthetic division is we first carry down the 1, and then we multiply negative 3 versus 1 to give me negative 3, and then when I add, I get negative 5. Right, so I'm adding here to get that coefficient of negative 5 because the negative sign here is being compensated by what we had as a plus sign over here. So that's where we're getting this entry that's coming up. Okay, again, negative 3 times negative 5 becomes a positive 15, and in synthetic division we again add. Okay, so the 20 that we're seeing here is this guy. The negative 5 that we're seeing here is this guy. Negative 3 times 20 is negative 60. Add these together, that's negative 61. That's our final answer at the end. And so when we complete the problem, we're taking this coefficient and saying that's an x squared, taking this number and saying that's minus 5x's, taking this number, saying we're getting a plus 20, and then in the last place we have our remainder, which is a 61 divided by the x plus 3. And you can notice we're getting the exact same answer, but one of them is subtraction when you do it with the standard division algorithm, addition when we do it with synthetic division.